What's up with the bling?
We did rob the jewelry store! Yeah!
No, just kidding. It's for our next myth.
Okay, why?
Because we're trying to find out if you can make diamonds.
Aren't there companies that already do that?
Yeah, but they're like million-dollar machines. I mean, we're gonna do this different. We wanna see if you can make diamonds on your own in the comfort of your own home.
Oh, okay, so homemade diamonds.
Oh yeah, there's all these schemes on the internet where you can make them in your own kitchen. You don't need any of these fancy machines. And in the end, you get diamonds.
Yeah, we have 3 different techniques. One is using peanut butter in a microwave, another one is using molten iron, and then finally we got one from the TV show CSI, and you use nothing but graphite and a pressure cooker.
Okay, let's put them to the test.
We know if this works, in the end, we could be millionaires.
The traditional way of getting your hands on a diamond used to be either mining or marriage. But modern science has brought us synthetic diamonds, created in labs using multi-million-dollar technology. However, according to this myth, you can make your own precious gems, all from the comfort of your own home.
Okay, well, there are 3 recipes, so why don't we each take a technique and have a little competition?
Okay, well, in that case, let's make it winner takes all. Whoever makes the most diamonds with the greatest value keeps everything.
Ah, I like a good competition.
I'm gonna put my hand up for peanut butter.
All right, well, I'll investigate the CSI method.
Well, I guess that leaves me with the iron and graphite. But watch out, because I'm gonna blow you away with my bling.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess the proof is in the pudding.
Tori's come over all CSI, which is apt, given that this myth will have murder,
Dead.
double dealing, plenty of shocks, and the mother of all climaxes. So, over to Tori, Horatio.
You know, my recipe comes from CSI Miami. But before I start making diamonds, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at the evidence.
CSI Miami makes it look so easy. According to the crime lab, all you need is pure graphite, a ceramic box, some mysterious chemicals, and a pressure cooker. Then, after 3 days, hey presto. But is this technique,
It's like nature, only a million times faster.
or is it like science, only a million times fabricated?
Looks like I'm gonna have to figure out what those mysterious chemicals are. I think I know just the person.
For an expert opinion, Tori heads to UC Berkeley to see Dr. Michael Franklock.
So if I was gonna do this, what kind of chemicals do you think I should use?
Metals like nickel, cobalt, and iron. So I would advise you to start from one of those, and it should be salt in its active form. You still need to add some initial seeds, some small diamonds.
So you need a little piece of diamond to start the diamond?
If you already start with a little seed, even of poor quality, it can grow then and get bigger.
Dr. Franklock's advice has given Tori the competitive edge. And while he's off to gather his CSI supplies,
And that is the pressure pot.
Kari weighs in with a recipe that puts the nuts into peanut butter.
To turn ordinary peanut butter into diamonds, there's a very simple recipe all over the internet. You take 2 charcoal briquettes. You cover them with 4 ounces of peanut butter. Put them in a microwave-safe dish, and then you microwave them for 60 minutes in 10-minute increments.
Sounds crazy, but according to these internet hipsters,
You want to take about 4 ounces of peanut butter.
all that stands between you and millions of dollars is a microwave. Still, unsurprisingly, after just 5 minutes on high, things go up in smoke.
Well, it appears that my microwave-safe dish has a giant hole in the lid and the bottom's completely shattered. Looks like I'll be getting some more glassware and trying this again. 'Cause I want my diamonds.
But as it turns out,
Round 2.
those peanut butter diamonds are a tough nut to crack.
Dish broke again and there's a lot of smoke, and I'm starting to get the idea that this shouldn't be done inside.
The ventilation might be better, but outside, things don't improve.
I think these are going to be very expensive diamonds, mostly because we're going through microwaves, we're going through cookware. I just am starting to feel like this is not possible.
Eventually, only 3 attempts, 3 dishes, and 2 microwaves later, Kari has her alleged diamonds in the rough.
I don't think I see any diamonds yet, but we have one more process to go.
And that process is to burn off the excess carbon.
When they say diamonds are forever, I mean they take forever to create.
Well, patience is a virtue, but does it pay?
Well, maybe the diamonds are microscopic, but they're supposed to be the size of fennel seeds. I'm not seeing them so far. I am seeing a lot of burnt peanut butter.
Still, Kari's not out of the contest yet. She can't tell the diamonds from the dirt, but maybe an expert can.
I don't want to, doubt the diamond making, and turns out it totally could happen. I got microwaves and dishes to pay for.
Planet Earth is a violent place, and deep below ground, it gets worse. Here, immense heat and pressure transform carbon into a girl's best friend. But perhaps that's not the only way to make diamonds. Well, the MythBusters are competing to find out. Kari's chances appear slim,
I don't think I see any diamonds yet.
but Tori's done his research, and he now has a solid lead on that annoyingly vague CSI recipe.
Now, I have everything I need to start making diamonds. First, I have my pressure cooker. I have my ingredients. I have my hunk of graphite. The chemical that I'm gonna use is ferric nitrate. What I'm gonna do is stick this and that in this, put it in that.
And that's as specific as it gets. But let's not forget the most important ingredient, a diamond seed. Without it, this recipe has no chance of working. For safety, Tori rigs a stun gun
It's been a while since we used one of these, and I kind of forget what it feels like.
and lights the gas from outside the bunker.
I'll leave it there for 3 days, and then at the end of that, check and see if I've made any diamonds.
And while Tori waits, Grant's off to the blacksmith for his shot at diamonds.
So to execute this diamond recipe, we need to melt iron. And to do that, you need a foundry. We don't have a foundry at MythBusters, but we've come to a place that does have a foundry, the Crucible.
Supposedly, this recipe replicates the heat and pressure that make natural diamonds. All you need to do is melt graphite into molten iron and quench the mixture. Then just dissolve the iron in acid, and voila, your very own sparkling gemstones. So to get this recipe fired up, Grant enlists master smelter Nick DiFilippo.
All right,
So let's
here you go.
The graphite and iron go into the furnace to be heated to 2,500 degrees. And at that heat, Grant's stretching the rules of the homemade diamonds contest just a touch. But after 20 minutes, it's the moment of truth.
So this is it, now the pour, right?
Yep, here we go. There's the iron.
As the iron hits the water, the contraction of the metal should apparently be forming diamonds. And after waiting for the iron to cool, it's time to harvest the spoils.
Rich. I'm gonna be rich. Finally, this gig's really paying off.
Okay, Grant could be onto a winner. So, booty in tow, he heads home to iron out the details.
The idea is that at this point, your diamonds have already been made. It's just that they're encased in this iron, and you have to get the iron off in order to get the diamonds.
And Grant's not just outside for the view. The iron stripper is super concentrated hydrochloric acid. But first impressions are a little disappointing. There's bubbles aplenty, but not a glimmer of glitz.
Right now, it looks like a roiling soup of butternut squash, but not quite that appetizing. I think what I'll do is just let it sit for a little bit longer, see if we could dissolve some more of that iron. There's got to be a fortune in there somewhere.
Well, Grant, anything's possible.
I know we're in the middle of competition, but I think it's important to talk about what a diamond actually is. Diamond's an allotrope of carbon, graphite being another. And what makes it so special is that all the carbon atoms are arranged in an isometric hexoctahedral crystal lattice.
Yeah, and it's that structure that gives the diamond its strength and its ability to disperse light.
And they're so expensive because they're so rare and hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, they're formed 200 miles below the Earth's surface. And it takes like 1 million years through plate tectonics to get it to the surface of the Earth before you can even start mining them.
Yeah, this process is so long that the average diamond is over 1 billion years old.
Now, I'm pretty sure we don't have that much time on this one.
Well, then I guess we better get back to work.
Great, because it's acid flashback time.
Okay, so I've let my iron dissolve overnight in the acid, and now it's time to harvest my diamonds.
Grant neutralizes the acid, but the results are low on sparkle.
I think what we're gonna have to do is take this somewhere where they can see if there's a diamond hidden somewhere in the rough.
If they're in there, they're hidden well. The MythBusters are battling it out, making homegrown diamonds. And so far, their crusade is a little short on bling.
There's gotta be a fortune in there somewhere.
But Tori's not finished yet. His CSI recipe was simple, just graphite and chemicals inside a pressure cooker, and in 3 days, you'll have a rock. So, was it a recipe for success?
All right, so it's been 3 days, and now it's time to check my diamonds. The real question is, what am I gonna do with all my money once I start my diamond company?
I wouldn't count your diamonds just yet, Tori.
Oh my gosh. The graphite has not turned to a diamond. Looks like my diamond business is not going so well.
Despite following the CSI recipe, after 3 days, all Tori has is a dirty diamond seed, which means there's no clear homegrown winner. So for an expert adjudication, the team heads to UC Berkeley to see Dr. Kent Ross and his electron microscope. First up is Grant's iron and graphite.
Nothing that I'm seeing now has a shape that says this has to be a diamond.
Grant's out of contention. So next is Kari's peanut butter dirt.
Charcoal. You've got charcoal.
No diamonds?
I don't see any diamonds here.
Which leaves only Tori and his diamond seed.
The straight edges from the cut faces are still perfectly smooth. It's just like it was when you started your experiment.
There's been no growth whatsoever. And that's game over. No diamonds, nobody wins. But where does that leave the myth?
So we all tried making diamonds and we all failed miserably.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that all these recipes are busted.
Totally busted.
But you know what? Our researchers have come up with someone who can make diamonds in a MythBuster way.
Cool.
You guys remember Van Romero?
From New Mexico Tech.
He says he can make synthetic diamonds and he wants to show us how.
Awesome, what are we waiting for?
So for a proper chance at making some bona fide bling, the MythBusters head to New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology to meet Dr. Van Romero.
So Van, we heard that you know how to make diamonds.
You've come to the right place. Here at New Mexico Tech, we do applied research and we do industrial research. And part of that industrial research is actually making diamonds.
All right, well, cut to the chase. Tell us how to do it.
You know what? Instead of telling you how, let's show you how to do it.
Even better. All right.
Okay.
Let's go do it.
Step 1 of Van's mysterious method involves driving into the middle of nowhere.
Where in the world is Van taking us?
He's trying to get rid of the MythBuster.
Step 2 involves arriving at an almighty bunker. And as for step 3, well, Tori's one step ahead.
And considering that we're standing outside of a bunker, my feeling is it probably involves explosives, which is never a bad thing.
Tori's got it in one. Van the man reckons he can make bling with a boom. And not just any boom, but the biggest boom in MythBusters history.
3,
In Black Powder Shark,
1.
400 pounds of explosives turned Hugo into Hugon. In 22,000-foot fall, 500 pounds made a train station turn torpedo. And in cement mix-up, 800 pounds made a truck take flight. But all will be eclipsed right here, right now, because at ground zero, 500 yards from the bunker, Van's team are packing a 20-foot-high wooden tube with 5,000 pounds of high explosives. But can a bang this big really create diamonds?
Okay, you guys ready to make some diamonds?
Yeah. Fire in the hole!
Strap yourself in. This one's going to be gigantic.
Charging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
With over 10 times the might of any other MythBusters boom, it sure was a blast. But did it germinate any gemstones? The MythBusters' attempts at homemade diamonds failed miserably.
Dead.
So they hunkered in a bunker to test the tale that you can use explosives to bring forth some bling. The theory is that the pressure and heat at ground zero is so intense, it converts carbon to diamond in an instant. So to delve deeper into that theory, it's back to the lab, so the team can prep a more manageable diamond explosion of their own. And this time, they'll see the whole process.
So when we do an industrial shot,
A process that starts with an innocuous metal cylinder.
so this is the device that we're going to be using. We're going to have you guys pack the special sauce into the device here.
This metal tube sits at the center of the blast. And in the center of that is a mixture of graphite, cobalt, and other chemicals.
Same pressure.
Same pressure.
And once the chemicals are compacted and the device is welded shut, it's ready for detonation. Apparently, it really is that simple.
All right, let's make some diamonds.
The cylinder is placed in the very center of a wooden barrel, which is then filled to the brim with ANFO.
It smells good. Yeah. Smells like diamond. Now, I know they say diamonds are a girl's best friend, but let's face it, if you're making diamonds with explosives, I'm starting to warm up to them myself.
I'm really excited to see what we get from this explosion. It's not going to be as big as the one we saw earlier, but it's still going to be spectacular.
It's a win-bling situation, so the team hunkers in the bunker once again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's one way to make diamonds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see what we got.
Did it go off?
Yeah.
That blast may have been a wee bit smaller, but the effect should still be the same. Diamonds, apparently.
Whoa. That looks in much better shape than I thought it was gonna look.
Look at that.
Hot?
Watch out, it's hot. Don't touch it. Here's some gloves to pick it up with.
That is hot.
Oh my God.
Well, that's what we wanted, right? Pressure and heat.
Yeah. So that was a pretty amazing amount of deformation of the metal. I mean, you start with a steel cylinder, and what you get after the blast is kind of a smaller sausage shape that's shrunken. And hopefully, when we cut it open, there will be diamonds inside.
Back at the shop, it's the moment of truth as the very myth gets dissected. Tori's so confident, he's taking precautions against bling blindness.
And
Ready to see our diamonds?
Show me the money.
perfect. That's great. Excellent. Good job.
Where's the diamond?
Well, we got to take it through a few chemical processes first.
They might not look like much, but after a quick chemical bath to remove the excess cobalt and graphite, they still don't look like much. But these are definitely diamonds. Gemstones, no. Diamonds, yes.
So how much are these diamonds worth?
About a quarter.
$250,000?
No, 25 cents.
Oh, that was money well spent.
I'm going back and getting diamonds the old-fashioned way.
The blast may have mimicked the pressure and heat of the Earth's core. But even with all that explosive energy, the end result is still only cheap and cheerful industrial diamonds.
We made diamonds in a completely spectacular, totally impossible to do at home way, but still, all that heat and pressure, we didn't get gemstones.
Yeah, we made little diamonds. I mean, the kind that you use in industry, the kinds that you put on a drill bit or a saw blade, you know, stuff like that.
So the idea of homemade gemstones, totally and completely busted.
And like virtually all get-rich-quick schemes, this one's bogus.
Don't you guys want to see that 5,000-pound explosion again?
Absolutely.
While the team may not have made their fortune with diamond gems, they did make MythBusters history. And this explosion is worth its weight in gold.